Hi everybody, this is Kimberly Roberto coming to you with another great recipe. This recipe is quick and easy, and it can be either core or advanced plan depending on what you put in it. And what I love about this recipe is you literally can use whatever you have on hand, whatever you have in your fridge. And it's a great way to get rid of leftovers that are about to go bad as well. So we're going to start with about 4 cups of organic free-range chicken broth. You have to be really careful when you're buying this in the store because, believe it or not, a lot of them have sugar and MSG derivatives and things like that. So you really have to be careful of what you're buying. Ideally, you want to be making your own. Maybe in another episode we can do some bone broth so I can show you how to make that. But just make sure that you're getting good ingredients there. And then here's where you can have fun. You can use whatever you have on hand. I typically put in an organic tomato, a little sliver of onion, 1 rib of celery. And again, you can adjust this to whatever you have and whatever you like in your pantry. I'm gonna use a bit of red bell pepper here and just big chunks because the Vitamix will do a good job. A couple of slices of organic zucchini. You have to be careful with zucchini because most of it is GMO. If it's conventional, it's genetically modified. So you want to get organic zucchini there. And then any kind of cabbage that you have on hand, any kind of green cabbage is great. And as you can see, this is a great way to get those veggies into your diet. A couple of mushrooms, a half of a jalapeno. You can put more if you like it really spicy. And for a core plan, you can put in some carrot. If you're on the advanced plan, you want to stay away from carrots because they do have quite a bit of sugar. And then a clove of garlic. Best way is to just use the side of your knife to get the skin off here. You can actually just put the skin in. It does have fiber in it that you could keep in there. And then I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of chili powder, a little pinch of cumin. Again, all of these things can be to your taste. I like cumin, so I tend to put a lot in there. But you don't have to put any in there if you don't want to. And then salt to taste. I don't know, I'm gonna put about 1.5 teaspoons in there. Fresh ground black pepper. And then we are going to whiz this all up. Again, if you don't have a Vitamix, it's gonna be something you wanna put on your wish list, but you can use any high-powered blender. And so I'm putting all of these ingredients in now. We have a couple others to add at the end here. So I'll be loud here for a second. Okay, so I blended that all up on high because I want all of those to get nice and finely chopped. So it makes almost like part of the broth. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a couple more ingredients and not turn the speed up as high so that they stay more chunky. So I have some black olives here, organic black olives. Just put a handful of those in there. And you could keep this like this if you want to, or you can add chicken. So if you have leftover chicken, this is a great way to use it up. Or this is, if you're in a rush, organic chicken that you can get at almost any grocery store now. So I'm just gonna put that in. And again, I want these ingredients to be a little chunkier, so I'm not gonna turn the speed up quite as much. The higher you bring it up, the more chopped it is. So that was about halfway. So now this is all done. If you wanted to, you could, again, this would be for core plan. If you wanted to, you could make it more of a tortilla soup. Get some sprouted grain, non-GMO tortillas, toast them up, put a couple in there, and then it makes it more of a tortilla soup. I'm gonna leave them out today, but that is another option. And then all you do, transfer it to a pot on your stove. And heat it up. That's all there is to it. I'll show you the finished product here in a second. All right, so here's our finished product heated on the stove. And now I'm just gonna garnish it with one of my favorite foods, the avocado, which is a superfood. It's good to have this for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, anytime. You could actually put this right into the soup as you're making it, and it'll make it kind of creamy, but I like to just garnish it. So again, I just made a couple of cross hatches there. I'm gonna put it right on. Doesn't have to look pretty, never does for me. And then a couple of sprigs of cilantro. And that's it. You can make it as spicy as you want. It is so easy. Great way to get rid of your veggies, get those good veggies into your body. This is something that you could travel with. You could even eat it cold or at room temperature. It doesn't have to be steaming hot. So enjoy it.